at Ilho Sunshine. I'm also a co-head teacher and a leadership and growth specialist.
Thank you, Dad, for this explanation. So, what you will understand today is why young voices matters in well-being, the struggles to sunshine, and we will be making activities. When I was 4 years old, I moved to England from France, and it was very challenging for me because I couldn't understand anything. I didn't know the language, and I couldn't make friends. I didn't even know how to learn. I came to France with hope because I was going to make new friends, but that didn't turn out great. At home, I would cry before falling asleep. So that was me. I was feeling very depressed. I didn't want to share it with my parents because I didn't want them to worry.
As parents, we saw that long conversations and one-off assemblies didn't change Tuesday morning. What the data says about student well-being and why this work matters. 1 in 7 children, adolescents live with a mental disorder. Anxiety is among the most common mental health conditions in youth, and 50% of mental health conditions start by the age of 14. As parents, we saw that big abstract language, even motivational posters, added pressure. They told her how she should feel rather than meeting how she did feel. We needed a consistent 90-second check-in, something she could hold. That's when we began building 1 page a day. What made the difference then were small, predictable steps that felt safe and were doable.
Thank you, Dad.
You might wonder what was our approach. Well, we built a habit, 1 guided question, 1 honest line, and 1 next step. If she didn't want to write, she could draw or use emoji. Choice is safety. No choice can lead vulnerable children and young people to the survival mode, and that is where it gets complicated.
So this was my tiny routine. What I did was, with my parents, they would ask questions. We would do breathing exercises, and I'd do a little to-do list for tomorrow. Thanks for my parents, because one evening they called me into the living room and said, "Here's a notepad to help me express myself." I was thinking, how did they know that I was struggling? Well, my parents would see. Thanks to the notebook, I could express myself by writing and drawing. I was feeling more confident and happy. I wasn't scared or anxious. I could really develop a positive mindset. April 2021, I came up with a vision. One day, I went up to my mum and said, "Why can't we create our own journal?" My mum was very shocked because I was only 7 years old when I told her that. I went in my room, did all the designs, the colours, the templates that I wanted. This was my first draft for my cover. So my mum found someone to print it, and this was my first collections of journals. This is the 3 months one to develop a positive mindset. I have another one, 1 month to develop a positive mindset. I have been recognised for the work that I've done. and I've won many prestigious awards. This is me going in events, award ceremonies, and doing interviews. I want children to be safe as they express themselves. I want them to notice their emotions, being able to regulate as walking, breathing and talking about it, and to develop a positive mindset with a set of affirmations.
In schools, the journal works best in short, predictable moments such as tutor time, PSHE, or even after transition.
I love going to schools because I like seeing children being inspired and knowing that they can do what they set their minds. I do workshops, public speaking, my parents do coaching, and I do customizations for schools and charities and organizations. Here, as you can see, I customized a journal for Microsoft.
Teachers said that prompt gives students a structured way to reflect. Schools counselors say that it's a meaningful tool for building emotional resilience and calm in school life. And child psychotherapists said the questions and activities help children open up in a safe and creative way.
So, this is the prompt that we'll be focusing on. What I found challenging and how I managed it. So, try it now. Think of a day where you found something challenging and managed to manage it. Did you feel calm, wobbly, or proud? If you want to, you can speak to your partner.
So I'll share. If I could think about something, I could say I felt proud. I felt proud.
If anyone wants to share, you can put your hand up. No one? Okay. I want to help children worldwide. And I was thinking, and I dreamed of it, I'm going to create an Ilho Sunshine app. Thank you very much for listening to me. This is the Ilho Sunshine team. So that's me, my dad, and my mum. A special shout out because it's her birthday today.
Yay! Happy birthday, Mommy!
You can contact me with socials and a website. Thank you so much for listening to me and have a great day.
Yes. Questions?
Also, this is here the journal that I created, but this one is customized for Microsoft. I created it for them, and this is the one for custom. Does anyone have any questions?
Thank you. Can we have a round of applause for this youngest participant at GESS Dubai? And at this moment, I had a question for you because we are so proud of you. I wanted to find out, what is your greatest lesson? You are 10 years old, or you were 10 years old, and you're now 11. And you're here speaking to us. Can you share what lessons you've learned along the way with us? Thank you. I'll share that with my daughter when I get home.
So the lesson that I learned is to never give up, because in life there are obstacles in your way, but you have to fight them and you will reach your destination that the future gave you.
Thank you.
Thank you.